welcome back to Marriage Month. We're doing a bunch of videos with our counselors to help relationships go healthier, better, smoother in the month of February, which everybody knows Valentine's Day is in the middle of the month, so it's a pretty good month to talk about relationships. And we are here today with Sarah Gentry, who is also a social worker at CFS. So she does double duty as a therapist and a social worker. We really appreciate her work with the Connect Care program. She does a great job of that. How long have you been with CFS, Sarah?
It's been about 6.5 years.
Wow.
Goes by fast.
It does go by fast. I'm always surprised by the answers about how long people have actually been here. It seems so much shorter than that. So.
Yeah.
Okay, today we're talking about couples and relationships and what can help them go better. And we're going to do something a little bit different with you. You're kind of going technical on us, like, right? Digital. Tell us about that.
Sure. So one of the things, especially even just this week, working with a couple, that I recommend and think can be encouraging is an app. Actually, I'm going to pull my phone out here.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, there is an app called Gottman Card Decks, and you go to your app store.
So Gottman, Gottman, right? Okay. So you go to Play Store, Google Store, Apple, all that stuff. Okay.
Anywhere where you would normally purchase your apps. And you type in Gottman Card Decks, and the app will pop up, and it's just got different sections, different ways to kind of build meaningful conversation with one another, a little bit different sometimes than the day-to-day routine of life.
So what are the different sections? Like, take us through that.
Sure. So some of the different options that you could choose are open-ended questions. Rituals of connection.
Okay. Give us an example of open-ended questions. Like, so you just tap on the card deck and then these questions come up. Okay,
correct.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, and so once you click on a section that you're interested in, a question will pop up. And so one of the examples from the open-ended questions is, how have your friendships changed lately? And have you grown closer to some friends and more distant than others?
Appropriate question during the COVID pandemic.
Exactly.
There's a lot to talk about there.
Exactly.
Okay, so what are some of the other areas, the categories?
Sure.
So open-ended questions.
Rituals of connection is another. Love maps. Date questions. Sex questions. I feel. Expressing needs. Expressing empathy. And then there's one for great listening. So you've got lots of different options here, and it's convenient. You can take it with you in your car and make it fun, make it kind of like a game. But, there's so many neat ways to have really meaningful conversation, but just building that friendship back up in your relationship. And it can be handy.
So they could have their own kind of marriage seminar in a car on a trip somewhere.
It's pretty magical.
Like if you're driving to Kansas City or Florida for the summer, you could actually take that with you and do that while you're driving and have your own little mini marriage seminar in your car. That's a great idea.
Most certainly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give us one more example of the date question.
Yeah, good point.
Because that might prime the pump for some couples with Valentine's Day.
Exactly.
Guys, are you listening?
Exactly.
Valentine's Day. Get the card deck. Go to date questions. It's going to go a lot better. So give us an example of that.
All right. So here's one from the date section. If you could jump on a plane tomorrow, where would you go?
Ooh, it's a good conversation starter. So they're open-ended questions designed to have just fun conversations, not even necessarily deep. Sometimes we forget in relationships you need to go out and have fun.
Absolutely.
You don't always have to talk about the difficult things.
That's right.
They'll always be there. And sometimes you have to go out on Valentine's Day and just have fun. So that's a great recommendation, Sarah. Get the Gottman Card Deck app at your Play Store and take it on Valentine's Day. I think that's a terrific idea. Thanks for being with us. We appreciate you joining us, and we will see you soon.